G'day YouTube, NecroarcanistXIII here with the next installment of Strange Unsolved Mysteries by Margaret Ronan. Necro reads. I'm a little bit out of breath because I just finished recording the previous part. But anyway, let's move on to Chapter 4, The Phantom Porthole. At the quay in Cape Town, South Africa, the 38,000-ton liner Windsor Castle lay gleaming in the morning sun. The ship's officer, who was making a routine inspection of the liner, eyed her with satisfaction, and very shortly now she'll be embarking on a homeward voyage to Southampton, England. Suddenly he uttered an exclamation of disgust. The glass on one of the portholes was filled with dust and dirt. The officer hurriedly went aboard to scold the steward who had failed to clean the porthole. When the steward was found, he seemed bewildered. "But there can't be a porthole there, sir," he protested. "There's no cabin in that part of the castle." "I'll see about that," snapped the officer. "You come with me." Together the two men checked out each cabin on the liner. In every one, the porthole was clean and shiny. Puzzled, the officer went back to the quay. But yes, there it was, that dirt-encrusted porthole. Angrily, the officer went back on board and ordered an able seaman lowered over the side on a rope to examine the mystery. "There's a porthole there all right, sir," the man reported when he'd been pulled back up on deck. "It's hard to see through all that dirt, but I looked in. I spied a double cabin with bunks, a chest of drawers and a wash basin. The funny thing was, though, I couldn't see a door. It was impossible to delay the castle's sailing, so the great liner went to sea with the double mystery of the dirty porthole and the doorless cabin." But now the young officer was determined to find a solution. He ordered a full-scale search from deck to deck. Under his watchful eyes, all bulkheads and partitions were tapped from top to bottom. On D-deck, his persistence paid off. "I think I found it, sir," reported one of the crew. "There's a section of wall forward in the crew's quarters that sounds hollow." The officer ordered the wall broken through. When an opening had been made, he found himself staring into a dusty cabin. Bunks, chest of drawers, wash basin. It was all as the seaman who had investigated the porthole on the rope had described. All that is, except for the dirty porthole. There was no porthole. The cabin had obviously been walled up soon after the ship was built, and that was why the seaman had seen no door. But what about the porthole? Where was it? The disused cabin was boarded up and a guard posted. A man was again sent over the side to check on the porthole, but it was still there, still dirty and dusty from the inside. But on looking through it, the man could not see any sign of the broken wall which had just been boarded up. Rumours buzzed about the mystery porthole during the voyage until the captain ordered them stopped. They broke out again, however, when the ship reached port. Soon the rumours reached the ears of local newspaper reporters, who crowded onto the ship. "It's just sailors' gossip," said the captain. "Not a word of truth in any of it, and I would advise you gentlemen not to print a word of this nonsense. There is no such mystery cabin on my ship, and if you can find a dirty porthole on this ship, I would thank you to point it out to me." The reporters looked, but the captain was right. Every porthole was spick and span. The member of the crew who told me about the phantom porthole offered this theory. That porthole was there on the voyage, and it was gone when we docked. It will be back on every voyage. It's not really a porthole, you see. It is the ship's ghost. That is the end of Chapter 4. Let me know your opinion on the phantom porthole in the comments down below. But until next time, this is NecroarcanistXIII is signing off. Good night, YouTube. Stay classy.